What's up guys? I want to make this quick video to share a super simple text game trick that I discovered a few days ago that seems to work extremely well in getting girls to chase. Unfortunately though, it's only going to be possible if you have an iPhone. So basically when a girl sends you a text that's either a bit low investment or just something you're not sure what to do with, like it's kind of a message that you wish she would expand on more, you kind of want her to chase a little bit, you're just not sure what to do with what she said, you simply like her message. I discovered this when a few girls did to me, and it kind of drove me a little crazy, I had to fight my urge to kind of be like, what the fuck, like, what does this even mean? Is this a response? Is this not a response? So I wanted to see what would happen if I did it to a few girls. And what I found is that the majority of them, when I liked their message, double or triple texted me within an hour or two. Some of them even within a few minutes, and started chasing me even more. Next, let me walk you guys through a few examples so you can see exactly how all of this plays out. So first was a girl who I matched with on Bumble, and we had a pretty good exchange, but unfortunately she was going out of town and she was going to be gone for like 3 weeks, right? So at this point, investment is going to be extremely huge. The more I can get her to invest, the more I can get her to chase, the more likely she is to meet up after she gets back 3 weeks from now. So I give her my number, I say text me, which is starting to build investment. She texts me her name and I say my favorite, and I insert her nationality, and she says glad me into the favorite category. I say first place so far, and she say perfect, just where I like to be. So it wasn't like a super low invested text. I just really didn't know what to do with that. Like couldn't think of a good response. So again, my goal here is, because she's gonna be gone for 3 weeks, is just getting her to chase and invest as much as possible. So I simply like that message. And it works pretty well, because the next morning I get a text that says, looking forward to that bottle of wine. So she's kind of the one who's bringing up the date, which is a really good sign. Another example is a girl who I hung out with several months ago, and then I kind of got serious with another woman, so I kind of stopped, talking to random girls, and then, we just recently broke up, so I kind of started, getting back into it, and I hit her up, but she's been a little elusive. She's been a little weird about coming straight to my place like she did the first time. So, she starts off by messaging me, good morning. I say, hey, how's it going? And she says, hey, good, which is like a really short text. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, hey, good. Right? So I just like her message, and then a few hours later she texts me you ? Double texting me, and then it's really easy for me to get the conversation going again. Great, just relaxing in the hot tub. And then the third example was a girl who I also hung out with several months ago, and then I couldn't meet up with for a while due to a girl that I was seeing, and then I'm kind of trying to make plans with her now, and she's just being really elusive, like constantly making excuses, saying she's busy and all that. Like, she's still responding, but it's not like the dynamic that I had several months ago. So I'm trying to get her to chase and invest so I can get the meetup again. So I say, conversation picks up, well, stop making excuses and you can see for yourself. And she says, what makes you think I'm going to have sex with you? You think all the Tinder girls are down to fuck? And then she's referring to a joke I made earlier. And I say, when did I say anything about sex? And then she says, what do you take for 69? And now is when I'm going to see how smart you are, because you'll have to come up with a good story to cover that up. Right, but so what she is kind of like a shit test. The good way to fail that would be try to justify myself or just try to apologize, which is obviously what you don't want to do. I'm going to pass this shit test by saying a random number, get your mind out of the gutter, girl, flipping the frame. And then she says, A, and she sends me a random video, but it's like the video is kind of weird. It's just her like waving at the camera, kind of being like, yeah, I'm fucking hot and you know it, because she's an attractive girl. So what she wants from me is to give her validation, be like, oh my God, you're so cute, or like, you're fucking sexy, which is something 99% of guys would do. Now, I can't completely ignore her video, because then it's just gonna be like, the conversation dies, so I have to keep the conversation going, obviously. So what I decide to do is just like her video, which is basically denying her that validation. And within literally 30 seconds, I get a text that says, what, ? So you can remind yourself why you like me so much, haha, because you suck at Jenga. So basically she is justifying why she sent me that video and referring to doing callback humor to, a joke we had when we hung out the first time. As you can see, it's almost stupid how simple this is, but surprisingly it's really effective from what I've seen so far. Now, this is not going to work on girls who are giving you nothing, who are giving you zero interest and don't seem interested at all. Unfortunately, nothing really will, unless, you win the lottery or become a celebrity. This is more designed for girls who are lukewarm, or when you're in situations where you either have no idea what to say, how to respond, or you just want the girl to invest a bit because she's being difficult to make plans with, or maybe you're going to be in a situation where you're going to be apart for a long period of time and you just need every little drop of investment that you can get. Hopefully you guys found this video valuable. Make sure you show me some of that love by smashing the like button, hitting the subscribe button, clicking the bell for notifications. Help me get to 5,000 subscribers, and I promise you I'm going to make that video on Instagram game that a lot of you have been asking me about. Thank you for watching, and until next time.